Good afternoon, good morning, and good night, traders. Hi, this is FX Sunny, and we are gonna look at your Euro CAD today. We're gonna do a full analysis of that pair, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys are quite visual, but if you drew a trend line, and you could really just see that this monthly Euro CAD is on a downtrend. Now, instead of doing sort of small subswings, because you can see there's quite sort of big swings, I'm going to just go in and work through those big swings. You can see right here, it's a deep retracement that has hit that deep retracement. And if we go again, there we go. Again, a deep retracement. Let's just double check if that's 786. It isn't. So it's a 618. So we're expecting that to go all the way down. We're expecting that to go all the way down to your 618. Your 618. Excellent. All right. So if you could see here, and I do think that you traders need to make sure that you're doing this so it gives you an idea of the direction of the trend. I'm using a mouse. I'm not really used to using a mouse, so I am trying. I can promise you that I'm trying. Here we go. I'm gonna do a sort of a subswing within this major swing, mainly because I want to see where we are on that subswing. That's the last high. It's moved down to a 618 as well. And so if we look right here, oops. All right, so it hasn't actually broken it, but if you zoom in, guys? Can you tell me? I mean, we're quite close to the end of the month. What candlestick formation is this one right here? If you guessed it right, it is a evening star, which means that the sun is coming down on that baby. All right, great. So let's look at a weekly chart. And let's make it a little bit smaller so we can see the last high is right up here. What I like to do is make sure I have some decent looking lines here. I'm getting on in years. I don't know why it's still turned red, but it's fine. I'm getting on in years, so the eyes aren't all too good. And also to be sure, it's one of the things. Always double check. There we go. This is 2 here. There we go. And here's our first ABCD. And here's our D all the way down here. All right. Now, I think, again, good practice. I think it's a good idea just to do it. Makes your life a lot easier. And you get to see it. It becomes quite visual. And you're not sort of panicking or freaking out on it. So, as you can tell here, I don't really like the color on here, so I'm going to just change it to black. Okay. It's a deep 618 retracement, as you saw in the weekly, as you saw in the monthly subswing, and it's heading down to, you're looking at for it to plummet somewhere around 96.55, which, and I'll say why plummet. Yeah, still hasn't done it either. Has it hit no, it hasn't hit any. Hasn't actually broken a trend line yet. But there is quite a lot of excitement happening within that area. If we could see, I mean, yeah, even if you put sort of a trend line like so, counter trend like so, You can see a little bit of a break heading down to here. Again, I wouldn't have traded that necessarily. I probably would have traded that bearish candlestick formation right here. Right here. That was funny looking one, but there you go. I don't know why it's all dark around the edges, but there you go. Hey, it's all black around the edges. Yeah, so I would have traded that bearish candlestick formation. It did go down a bit, but it does test it every once in a while, so just be mindful of that. You can see that the stochastics is in the oversold zone, so but it still might have some pressure to go down south. Let's go down to a daily chart to see how that goes. All right, so we're working through that uptrend that we because what we're looking for is a counter to see a break of that trend line. There we go. All right, so let's make our way through our ABCDs to get some clear direction. Yeah, as great as trend lines are to draw freehand, I still like to run through my ABCDs. I love the Ultimate Traders package for that. It's very clear on how to draw your trend lines. So, and we need to know what general direction the market is going in, anyways. And I think it's always a good idea. All right, it's getting all cluttered. So let me just draw those lines in. Oh wow! I think this becomes quite addictive after a while, you know, guys. You know, drawing those lines in, even when you don't have to. Makes me feel, you know, engage my right brain for a little bit. Most artistic stuff I get to do, anyways. I wouldn't trust my drawing skills, though, to be fair. All right, let's move on up. Let's see. All right, that one's hitting 86%, so we're looking at a 118. So looking for something around here. Let's see how far it goes. There we go. Let's hit it. Okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions on drawing those ABCDs? Obviously, guys, you know you get faster with time. Eventually, you wouldn't even need your little lines, but I like the little lines because even if you can kind of see it, sometimes it's a really good idea just to make sure you have it in there. It makes life so much easier. There we go. All right. All right. This is becoming fun. You guys getting used to it yet? This should kind of almost refine your skills because it becomes so automatic. You'll be thinking, oh yeah, I can do this in my sleep. You dream about drawing trend lines and marking down your ABCs. I tend not to put the ABCDs mainly because I'm visual. If it works for you, then great. All right, so we are in up ABCD on that EuroCAD on a daily, which means that it hasn't taken out your AB boundary, which means that it's still in an uptrend. it's gone down to 618. There is some past support future resistance down here, which will more than likely give it a lot of resistance. Okay. Now there's nothing else that's stopping it from over there. Okay, so let me just do a quick downtrend on that daily chart to see down fibs to see it has hit a D. It has hit a D on a retracement on a Gartley. So at some point we are expecting that trade to move back up in the opposite direction, even if it's a short-term retracement. We are expecting it to move back up at some point as soon as it makes a low for that D. Stochastics is looking like it's going to be turning around soon. It's in the oversold zone. All right, so guys, we're looking for an up moves on that EuroCAD. All right, so let's run down this. This is there we go. All right, let's go look for see where our downs are going. If you notice, I don't actually draw the Gartleys on the retracements because I think it gets really confusing. When you're looking at it after, like, oh, what was I thinking? What was all this? Yeah, so I think it's a really good idea just to, I don't know, not put so much clutter on your charts, but know that I think if you're very clear about how you do what you do, you know, okay, it will confuse me if I do it this way, let me not do it this way, kind of thing. It's just shy of a D. So we're looking at, on that 120, EuroCAD, it's looking at 46 pips downward move, and then that's it. After that 46 pips, we're looking for, you know, confirmation of that D being hit, and we get moves up. Do you have any questions? Again, I like doing this, but just bear with me for a second. Just to see those subs. Is that 43, 44, 1 pip shy. Alright, I know that the chief does say 1 pip shy is still okay, but I like being safe. Yeah, so it'll be a few pips. It is as well. It did not come back to 382 on this occasion. I don't know. Let me put it down here. See if it makes much of a difference. No, for that 1 pip difference, it would say that it did hit a D, or it is hitting a D. Again, because it's 1 pip shy of, I would stick to down here. I mean, generally within 1 pip, it should be okay, so I'm not particularly worried. Again, we're not going to get in on that trade. We are waiting for it to hit that D, confirm the D, and we're expecting it to go back up on the 120 and the daily as well. So that's my analysis on that EuroCAD. If you would like me to go on to a 15-minute, it's too small a trading, too small a range, chasing after 40 pips on that downward move. So I'm gonna pass on that 15-minute aspect, but I hope that was useful. Thank you for watching, and have a great one.